we are going to make a simple science demonstration toy which can be used for higher classes as well as lower classes. Here I have clay, different color clay or whichever clay you can find. I have toothpicks, or you can also use any bamboo stick, a small one, or even cotton buds. So let's see. What we are going to do is form chemicals or elements with them. For example, let's take the H2O. Let us consider that this is an oxygen atom. If you want, you can also label these balls by just making a piece of paper slightly wet and it will stick to the clay. Next, you put one hole here. You put the toothpick inside the oxygen atom that we have here. And now let's take hydrogen atoms. So we need two hydrogen atoms, H2O. So let's take this blue clay ball as our hydrogen atom. So that's one hydrogen atom, another stick. That's the second hydrogen atom. Here you go. In this way, you can make use of simple clay and wooden stick to show elements and compounds that children can easily visualize. There are much more for higher classes. You can also talk about the bond angles. You can control the bond angles by just moving the stick away or moving the stick closer. You can talk about that. For lower classes, you can also talk about differences between elements, compounds, and mixtures. For example, let's take the two hydrogen atoms. Now here you have an H2. This is the elemental form of hydrogen that is usually found in the environment. So here you can say that this is an element. And you can say that, let's take the example of CO2. Let's consider these two as our oxygen atoms. Sorry. And this is as our carbon atoms. Here you have a CO2, rather it can be also denoted like this. Now you can say that this is an element, this is a compound, and for mixture you can say that it is a mixture of both elements and compounds. For higher classes you can also show the graphene. For example, if you do it in an hexagon way, here you go. This is a structure of graphene or graphite. So you can use the same color clay models as well, or clay balls, to make sure it is just one color. Okay, I apologize. I think it must be visible now. Here you have graphene. So that's how you can use simple clay and toothpick to create this science demonstration or a toy. You can also use cotton buds to stick. There you go. This is a bit more sturdy. Thank you. For this experiment, we only need two things: a bottle and a tube light. For the bottle, you need to cut the bottom part of the bottle like so and make a small hole in the cap of the bottle, and you're ready. You can use a tube light or you can also use a laser for this experiment. Let's move on to the demonstration. Let us begin with our experiment. Take a top and invert it. We will pour our water on top of it so that we can see the experiment clearly. Now let us begin. As I said before, we need a bottle which was cut in half and a hole that was made in the cap of the bottle. Fill it with water and you have your tube light with you. Now I've held the top of the cap with my hand so that the water does not fill, so that the water does not spill. Now I'll slowly release that finger and shine light into the water. Let's see what happens now. Okay, here we go. All right. As you can see, the water that is falling down is also lighted up in a way. You can see the white light of the tube in the water that is flowing down as well. But light was supposed to travel straight. However, it is clearly bending over here down by along with the water. This is caused by total internal reflection of water. And this is the principle on which fiber optics work as well. Thank you.